Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing our monthly wrap up, and every single month I go blah 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 blah. This month went so quickly and so on, but this month, seriously, it is December now. Where is this year gone? It is crazy. So if you've been around for a little while, you'll know that every month I do my, I don't want to call them favorites, but they're like, you know, the products that really made a mark on me this month that I used over and over again, or that I discovered and sort of fell in love with instantly. And so we have roughly a dozen or so products here. Some were sent, some I purchased, some are high end, the majority of them are high end. There are some drugstore items as well. This month we are makeup heavy, no real skincare, and no hair care this month. So you may have noticed I finally got the chop. I say this like there's at least one video of mine every single year that makes a comment about the fact that I really tried to grow my hair out, and then it just, I just woke up to myself and realized it just can't happen for me. When it's short, when it's blunt, it just looks a lot fuller and a lot more healthy, and it just gets so straggly so quickly. I think this time last year I was probably still rocking the like rose goldy kind of pink shade, and it was like at different lengths, a little bit short, a little bit longer at sometimes. But this year I went totally dark, which has been a little hard to maintain, so I've got a few greys coming through. But anyway, okay. So I'm going to start off by talking about two products that are actually very new. So I've only had them for a few days, but well, you'll see what I mean. First product we're going to talk about is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Corrector Concealer, whatever it's called. And I'm talking about this today because I was sent these a few days ago, and they have released some new shades. I had a bit of a love-hate relationship with this concealer because people would rave about this stuff. I purchased it a few times, as I said. I'm going to put this out there. I absolutely hate the sponge tip applicator, and I hate this little cap because it cracks almost instantly, but the stuff inside is so good. If you are like the one person on earth who's never tried this before, it's actually a really nice, smooth, creamy concealer, which blends in really well. I am using the shade medium at the moment, although I can also use light depending on how dark my circles are. When they're very dark, light looks a little bit ashy and makes them look a little bit grey, so I will stick with the medium. So I've been using this. I don't know if they've changed the formula, I don't know what's happened, but there are a whole bunch of new shades. We have some deeper shades, although they don't run that deep. What I typically do, and I've done today, is I will wind it up. It takes forever to get there, but you wind it up, and then I just take it on a concealer brush, and I will use the brush because I just feel like I'm not going to be putting that on my skin, and yeah, it just gets really manky really fast. So even though it's been with me only for a few days, I have used it so many times in the past, and I have a newfound love and respect for it. And the concealer was sent to me, as was this product. So this is from Ladder Lips, and I'm including this again. I've only had this for a couple of days, but I'm including this because I absolutely love the Ladder Lips formula, and there's nothing different about this one. It's still the 101 ointment, which I have used so many tubes of, but this time it's in the rose gold edition, which means not only does it have this really beautiful packaging, but it has a really lovely tint to the product as well. So not only is it super nourishing, but it also has this really pretty kind of rosy hue to it, which gives us that beautiful just bitten look to your lips. And it also can be used on the cheeks, although I'm not really into that really super dewy look on the cheeks. And I thought I'd also mention this because this is just launched at Sephora as well. So Ladder Lips is in Sephora. So we have three products that are sort of skincare. I just purchased this because I had just finished. This is from La Roche-Posay. This is a misting water. It's thermal spring water in a can, and I know it seems absolutely ridiculous, but if you work in an un-air conditioned office or something like that, one of these kept in the fridge and sprayed on your face does such a lot of difference. It's amazing. I also love to use this on flights. We are flying out at the end of December, so I thought I'd pick up a new one because it is like the perfect size for travel as well. And this little can actually lasts a surprisingly long amount of time. You have to be careful not to use too much of it and not get too close to your face, because otherwise mascara and eyeliner will run. But if you use this quite sparingly, it refreshes your skin. It's so nice. Another sort of skincare product, and it's funny because this month I probably should have included this as well, but this month I've been using strobe cream almost every single day. It just gives such a really lovely glow to the skin, particularly when you're going for a more natural makeup look. But I've also been using this, and this is the body version. So this is the strobe body lotion in the pink shade Opalite, and it's pretty similar. I don't know if you can see much there, but it just gives this really nice sheen to the skin without being sparkly, without having, you know, it's not a glitter fest. It's just this really beautiful sheen. I've been using this now as it's been getting warmer, and also I think I'm going to be using this quite a lot in December as you get to Christmas parties and stuff. I went into MAC for one of their brow sessions so they could show me the products that they have available and stuff like that, and I actually was in dire need of some new brow products, so that was really good timing. But while I was there, I was introduced to this, and this is the MAC False Lashes Maximizer, and it's not a brow product at all. It's a lash product, but used on the brows, it gives a really feathery, brushed look to the brows. And if you're like me and you've already got quite a bit of hair, but it's just you've got sparse bits, or maybe they're a bit thin in some areas, using this will actually, like, it's almost like it builds on the hairs, and then you go over with a colored product, and it just gives you this really beautiful textured look. So it is a white product, so it's like a lash primer type thing, and I've been using this one really often, and not even sometimes penciling or anything, just using this and then another colored gel on top, and it just does a really brilliant job. And as I said, this was gifted to me. This item it's very, very sad. I've just about finished the fragrance that I've been obsessed with for the last few months. This is from Floral Street, and it's just the most beautiful scent. So this is Chypre Sublime. Chypre? Let's go with that. So this is very, very floral. It's also a little woodsy. My husband always complains that it's very, very strongly scented, so you really just need the smallest amount. And I would say I've been using this almost every single day, and I've like got just a few more applications in there. If anyone wants to buy me this for Christmas, I would be more than happy to receive that. And as I said, I did purchase this. It's a little pricey. I think this size was about $33. At full now, so I didn't know that I was going to like this as much as I do. I put in an order. So it's funny because I had just published my empties, and that video is a few weeks old, and in that video I made a comment about that I really loved the Morphe spray, but that I wouldn't purchase anymore because I've got so many other sprays. Well, I lied, because I ended up buying some, and while I was there I needed another item to get the free shipping, and so I picked up a brush, and I picked up one of the brushes from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration, and this is a highlighting brush, and it looks like a really big, like, blending brush for eyeshadow, like a big crease brush, but it is actually a highlighting brush, and it's really quite nice. It does a great job of just placing highlight exactly where you want it, and it doesn't, like, I feel like a fan brush is wonderful. I really like fan brushes, but they can kind of sweep highlighter everywhere, whereas this is really, like, quite specific, and I've actually really been enjoying this. And as you just saw, I've restocked on the Morphe Continual Setting Spray. This is brilliant. It just, I got it back, and I've got so many others, and I still use them. Like, Fix Plus is something I use almost every single day, the All Nighter setting spray, but this one here, I just feel like there's something about the continuous mist and the really fine mist that really sets it apart from everything else. I would highly recommend you try this one out. So we're almost at the end, and we're on to some color cosmetics, and the first thing I'll talk about is something I purchased a little while ago, but I've just been using it a lot this month. This is one of the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, and, like, it's just the most beautiful color. This is the color Wanderlust, and it is a pink that also shifts gold, and it's also got some sort of pearlescent kind of colors in there, and you know, these are, everyone loves these. They're brilliant. I've got nothing to say. It's a brilliant shade. If you are able to get your hands on it, that's one that I highly recommend. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember what I featured last month, but I know that this month I have been using the Hourglass Unlocked palette quite heavily. In fact, my finishing powder there actually has a little bit of a hard pan happening, so I'll need to get my sticky tape out. I've been using the highlighter quite a lot, and also that blush color quite a lot. I think they've done a really great job with this palette. I didn't pick up the other holiday edition just because money, but that one also looks beautiful, but this one is my pick. So lucky last, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, why not, you'll see that I put together a couple of little videos featuring the Smashbox Cover Shot palettes. I was sent a whole bunch of these. I think there's about 6 of them in the pack. I already had one of them, so I was able to give one of them away, and then there's one that I'll give away as a Christmas gift or an extra Christmas gift, but I've been playing with all the rest of them. At the moment, I think my favorite has to be the Ablaze shades, because they're just, I don't know, they're just so wearable and pretty, and what I really like about these shadows is that they're buttery smooth and really pigmented and all that sort of stuff, but they also sheer out really well. So if you want something really quick and easy and effortless and don't have to blend for a million years and don't have full-on high impact color, perhaps you're going to work or something, these are just a beautiful little sort of travel friendly palette. So they're the products that I'm kind of obsessed with this month. If you want any more information on any of those, then check the channel or check my blog because there might be some more information there. Otherwise, leave a comment down below and ask me all about it. And I have to ask you, I'm one of those people that's always usually really organized and like is on the ball with Christmas, and this year I've barely bought anything. I haven't planned anything. I don't know where I'm going Christmas Day. I don't know what's happening. I kind of a little bit want to just fast forward past Christmas and onto our vacation. So pray for me, because I'm either going to be like a real boss and just get all the shopping done in one go, or a few people will feel a little ripped off this Christmas from me. Anyway, be sure to subscribe and like this video. Have a look around and see if there's anything else that interests you. But other than that, thanks for watching and thanks for coming and spending a little bit of time with me in my little corner of the internet. It's almost Christmas time. Bye.